Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. My name is Brittany Lynn. If you'd like to get to know more about me, you're watching the perfect video because this is a Q&A. We're going to start out with the basic questions, and then we're going to get into the more complex questions asked by my subscribers. So if you'd like to ask any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, or ask me in my live streams whenever you feel best with your question. If you see me looking down, it's because I have the questions written out, and we're going to start out with the basic questions. So the first one being, what's your favorite color? My favorite color changes a lot. People ask me like, what's your favorite color? And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know, because it changes so often that it's hard for me to make up my mind. But right now my favorite color is orange because it's a bright color. It's cheery for spring and summer. Usually in the summertime, orange is my favorite color. I don't know why, but it's just a bright color and it makes me feel happy when I see it. I also like a lot of different colors of blue, but yeah, a lot of colors of like blues I like as well, but my favorite color is orange. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is steak or eggs. Lately I've been enjoying steak a lot. The first time, I didn't really like steak before, and then the first time Isaac made it for me, he's just a good cook, and I was like, wow, this is really good, juicy, has good flavor. I was like, I like steak. And lately, like during my pregnancy, I've been craving steak. So we have it more often than not. Okay, well, more often than I used to, is what I mean. Okay. And I like eggs because they're super simple and they're good in so many different ways. You can make them scrambled, you can make them with French toast. I don't know. They're just every way you make eggs, not every way. Every way that I've made eggs, they've been good. And the flavoring, you can like spice it up as much as you want or not at all. You can just sprinkle some cheese on there and be like, okay, that's good. And that I just love eggs because they're easy and they're tasty. What's my favorite song? My favorite song right now is Show Me Love by Wiz the MC and Bees and Honey. I found this song randomly on Spotify, and I don't know, it just made me feel happy, and it made me want to dance. So that's my favorite song right now. What's your favorite place to visit? My favorite place to visit is Mackinac Island. When we were kids, we used to go to Mackinac City. Every year we would go like on a camping trip, and with my grandpa from my stepmom side, and sorry, my eyes are watering a little bit. But we used to go every year for Father's Day weekend, and it was just a fun trip. Everybody would get together, and it was amazing. After he passed away, we kind of stopped doing that, which I really missed those trips. But it was a fun time for everybody in the family. Of course, there was fighting because it's a family vacation, but it was a fun time. And Mackinac Island has a special place in my heart because I went to it for my 16th or 17th birthday, and we rode around the island with bikes, and we went to this restaurant, and they made me like a special birthday thing, said happy birthday on it, and it had macaroons and all of that, and it was really good, and I had a great time. It was amazing riding the bikes around the island. So if you ever go to Mackinac Island, I definitely suggest going on that bike ride. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time? Recently, in my free time, I've liked to go onto YouTube and find new people on there that I haven't seen before, maybe some smaller content creators, and watch their videos to see what they do, that I can improve my YouTube channel or do differently for my YouTube channel, because people like different things, people have different schedules, and it's nice to have other people. I mean, we're not technically friends or anything like that, but it's nice to have people to look at and be like, okay, this works for them, maybe I can try this and see if it works for me. That's one thing I like to do on my YouTube, or like on my free time, and it inspires me to make new YouTube videos and to change up my YouTube channel. Okay, the next question is, have I been baptized? Simple answer, no, I have not. Next question, how old is Olive? Olive is almost 10 months old. Her birthday is June 9th. Okay. If you absolutely had to let go, which one would it be? Reading, poetry, art, or photography? This was really difficult for me to pick from, but if I had to let one go, it would be photography, because I have like a memory when I was with my grandpa. We used to spend a lot of time with my great grandpa, and we were out like taking pictures, or no, we were driving past like this field one day, and he didn't have his camera with him, and he was telling us, take a picture with your brain. So every time I don't have a camera, I just think about that and like enjoy it in the moment, because you don't always have a camera around, and you're not always going to have a camera around. You're lucky if you do. So just take that picture in your brain and hold it as a good memory or bad memory, whatever the moment is, and enjoy the moment as it's present. Who's my favorite sibling? My favorite sibling is my sister, Kaylee, because no matter what, we are able to get through the tough times together, and it feels like I always have someone on my side with her. We do fight, like sometimes a lot. We bicker about the dumbest things, but we're siblings and we get over it pretty quickly. My favorite brother, I wanted to include this because I only have one sister. I was going to do favorite sister and favorite brother, but I only have one sister. And Kaylee is my favorite sibling, so. But my favorite brother is Ryan, because we have so many things in common, starting off with like I feel like our styles are different, of like clothing and how we dress, and we both love to work on YouTube and creating content and stuff like that. And then our music taste, since me and Ryan have been younger, like when we were younger, we've always enjoyed music, and that's something that we've had in common. And more recently, he started making music and stuff like that, and I feel like that's made us get closer. We have like I think it's 5-year age gap, but we're pretty close. Okay. I currently have a pizza cooking in the oven, so I don't want the timer to go off and you guys hear it, but I'm gonna go get the pizza out, and I'll come back and see you guys with the rest of the questions. Okay, y'all, I'm back. We're gonna eat the pizza after it cools down. So, best childhood memory. The best childhood memories were made in the hot summer heat, playing outside at my grandma's house on my mom's side of the family. We'd listen to country music, We'd have bonfires. We'd ride the mud trails like with quads and stuff like that, with no care for like tomorrow. And it was just like amazing and freeing to be able to enjoy those things, because sometimes when like we wouldn't be able to enjoy those things when we were actually at home. So yeah, but now when I listen to country music, I think of like summer and my grandparents, and it's just like nostalgic and puts a sense of ease. And like when I hear country songs, sometimes I think like, oh man, like summer's almost here, or like, oh yeah, I can't wait for summer. Okay, now worst childhood memory. During my childhood, there was a lot of fights going on between my parents, and then after they split up, my stepmom and my dad, and just people, all the adults around in my family were always, it seemed like everybody was always fighting. A lot of the adults seemed to be fighting. Not everyone was fighting, but like there wasn't a lot of happy couples in my childhood that I got to witness and see and have that example of. My worst childhood memory are the fights, because it affected me and my siblings all in different ways, and I always hated to see my siblings go through like the pain and fear of like, are my parents going to split up, like where are they going to go and stuff like that. I always remember like having to hold on to one of my siblings during fights while they just cried, or we were both crying together. And of course it brought us together as siblings and made us closer as siblings, but it's also like something you shouldn't experience when you're a kid. So my worst childhood memories are ones shared with tears with my siblings. This is a little emotional, so that's why I'm just like tearing up a little bit. But I'll do better for my kids, is what I'm gonna say. And that goes into who in your family inspires you. Most of my family inspires me to be a good mom, a good sister, a good cousin in every relationship or whatever I have going on. They inspire me to be better than them or what they had when they were children. Each of my family members inspire me in different ways. For example, my sister inspires me because she's smart and has like a lot of her life goals planned out, and she seems to be very put together and knows what she wants in life. And that's inspiring, because it's hard to know exactly what you want, and she might change her mind at some point, but right now she seems to have everything under control. From my perspective, it seems like she's got a good handle on things. And then another person who inspires me is my great-grandpa. He inspires me to be closer with God, with photography. Like, he really inspired me to do that, and my poetry. And he also tells us, like, if you feel like there's a reason you should sing, then just let it out. And when we used to sing when we were kids, he would be like so happy and joyful when he heard us singing and dancing. He loved that. And of course, so many other people in my family inspire me. Like I said, most of my family inspires me in many different ways. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to like questions about the baby. Okay guys, sorry, my eyes are watering because when I talk about things that first off, the bad childhood memory, or my worst childhood memory that made me a little sad, and then like happy memories, like something that makes me happy or something. Sometimes I just tear up. I don't know. That's just me. But moving on to baby. When you find out the baby's gender, will you do a gender reveal on YouTube? So I've already told the gender on YouTube actually. It's a boy, and I didn't really do a gender reveal for myself. Like, it was just like a video that was on the screen from the blood test that we did, and it was like it was just like, it's a boy, and that was it. And I was kind of disappointed at the time because I thought, like, oh, I'm not going to have another kid, and if I'm only going to have one kid, I want to have a girl. But now that I'm further through my pregnancy, I'll probably have another kid, and hopefully it will be a boy. I can have a boy and a girl, but I know things don't go planned, as always. But I won't have another kid for like 3 to 4 years and stuff. Yeah, so I wasn't certain if I was going to have another kid, so I was kind of disappointed at the time. Or I wasn't as happy as I should have been. But in my life, I've always wanted to have a boy first because I always wanted to have an older brother. I don't know why, but older brother, I don't know, it seemed like a perfect thing. You'd see on TVs like the older brother and protecting the younger sister, and I just hope to have that for my kids someday. Will you stream the baby's shower gift? Or baby shower gifts, sorry. I will more than likely be making a YouTube video with all of the things that I get for the baby, not only from the baby shower, but throughout my entire pregnancy, because I've received so much stuff already, and I want to show everything that I get, which that video will probably be coming out closer to June, because that's when he's gonna be coming, hopefully. So stay tuned for that if you want to see all the things that I've gotten from baby shower and throughout the whole pregnancy, because people have given me gifts. Maybe they won't be able to make it to the baby shower, or they've given me gifts because they know they're gonna buy a bunch of stuff and go crazy. Will you put your baby on YouTube? I've been thinking about this question a lot lately because there's a lot of weird people on the internet, and I don't want people to be weird towards me for putting my kid on the internet. But he will be a part of my life, so I want to have him on my channel, of course. But I feel like at first I'll probably cover up his face or not show his face on YouTube just for his safety. And then as he gets older, I'll probably show him when he comes around the camera, but I'm not going to specifically go out of my way to put my baby on the internet. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go get pizza, and then I'll be back. Guys, we're back with the pizza. I'm gonna eat this up a little bit, and then we're gonna continue with the questions. Okay, I enjoyed a slice of pizza. It was amazing. It's the Bacon Chicken Ranch Great Value brand. It's stuffed crust. It's actually really good. I would give it a 9 out of 10, actually. I'm surprised that it's so good. Let's get back to the questions. So, who inspired you to be a YouTuber? There's a few YouTubers who I watch that helped inspire me. Specifically Nicole Lano and Alyssa Howard. Alyssa has inspired me because she talks about like life as a small content creator. She's not a small content creator, but she talks about ways to become a content creator. She gives tips for people who want to start a YouTube channel, and recently she just posted a short about people, if you're feeling unmotivated, like your YouTube channel is going nowhere, and it's just nice that she talks about that, because a lot of smaller YouTubers have a hard time getting more subscribers. So that really helps me stay motivated to keep going with my YouTube channel. So that's how she inspires me. And Nicole Lano inspires me because I enjoy watching her videos, and I thought, well, somebody would probably enjoy watching me in the things that I have going on in my life. What's your main goal in life? My main goal in life is to be a good mom, have a nice roof over my house, or over my head, a cute, caring family with Isaac, life with Isaac and our children, having a decent house and a decent amount of money sounds like a perfect life for me, like a perfect, what I would want in life. So that's my main goal, is just to be a good mom and be successful. Not successful like rich, but successful in having a nice house, having a decent amount of property, and having a garden and doing all of those things. I feel like is a good goal to have. Those are all the questions that I have today. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to write them in the comments, and I will answer them with a Q&A part 2 if there's enough questions, or if not, I will just answer them in the comment section. But feel free to comment down below. Let me know any questions you may have. If you have or want any specific upcoming content, just write it in the comments and let me know, and I will do my best to provide that for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so we actually have a few more questions that I need to add to the Q&A because I didn't see them and they were posted over 2 hours ago. So we've got 3 more questions. Let's get started. Would you want to move from the city you are in now? The question is yes, or the answer is yes, because I don't always want to live in a city. The city I live in now, I live right next to a road, like a busy road, and that's not something I enjoy. I mean, if I moved to a city, if it was like the same size as this one, because this one's not too big and too bad, but if I live right next to a busy road, it's not enjoyable. Okay, and then does it bother you at all when people are rude on here? Feel like you handle it so well. It does bother me. It's kind of just like, to me it's like, why should I live stream? Why should I keep doing this? Because people are just going to say their dumb things, but people are going to say it if you record, if you don't record, so you might as well just do and enjoy it while you can, because you're not always going to have the capability of recording or live streaming whatever it is that these people are being rude at you towards, or towards you for, or whatever. People are always going to be rude. People always have negative comments to say about other people, and that's just a reflection of who they are and like something within themselves. So I don't take it personally. It does bug me sometimes, but I don't really like to show that on my live streams because then they're like, oh, I got to her, like, she's an easy target, I'm gonna come back and annoy her. When I'm tired and exhausted from work, sometimes in my live stream and people are rude to me, I'm just like, I say something rude back to them, but it's really not the right way to go about it because then they know that they hit you somewhere to make you mad or whatever. And the last one is, can I babysit? And sure, my aunt is the one asking these questions, these last three that are here. Sure, you can babysit. To anyone else on the internet, no, you cannot babysit. Okay? That's the end of the video. Now I'll see you guys later.